Hello class, this is a video tutorial on car maintenance costs. In this video we'll be looking at insurance. When registering a vehicle on Australian roads, there are two kinds of insurances. Compulsory third party CTP insurance. This is the first kind, is often called a green slip for the paper color it is printed on, and this insurance covers the person at fault for the cost of injury or death in a motor accident. Notice how the word compulsory is there, meaning that this insurance must be applied to anyone driving a vehicle. Comprehensive car insurance, however, is not compulsory. And comprehensive car insurance, it covers the vehicle and or other property damage of the drivers, yourself, and possibly the other driver involved, depending on the level of cover. Just to clarify this more, this covers people, but it does not cover any property damage. Whereas this covers property damage. This is property, mainly your own, and sometimes the damage of others, depending on what level of cover of insurance that you get. The factors that affect the price of insurance are, well, the first one is the make or the brand and model of the car, plus any modifications or accessories. So for example, Toyota is the brand or the make, and the model of that Toyota is a Prius. Another example is Ford Focus and Ferrari Enzo. You can imagine that insuring a Prius is much cheaper than insuring a Ferrari. When it comes to modifications or accessories, for example, you might have a Jeep Land Rover plus a bike rack. Now, if you insure the car, they might insure the car, but not the bike rack, right? Unless you include that into your premium. Right, we'll get into that in a moment. A Mazda RX-8 plus any turbo that you put onto it. That turbo might increase the cost of insurance because a turbo may be seen as a risk. And these are just a few examples, and I hope you get the idea. The other factor that affects the driver, affects the price of the insurance, is the driver profile. So the age, the gender, location of residence, how many demerit points a person might have, and the driving history. So for example, an 18-year-old driving for less than 1 year experience, right? The amount of the cost of insuring a person such as this is extremely high, as opposed to, let's say, a 60-year-old with over 15 years experience and 0 demerit points, 0 demerits. But we can also compare this to, let's say, a 60-year-old with 15 years experience, but they've had, let's say, 10 demerits. This will affect how much it costs to insure this person. Now, you probably heard me mention the word premium. That's just a fancy name given to the price of the insurance. So the price of the insurance is often called its premium. The two most important factors that affect the cost of the insurance most are no claim bonus and excess. The no claim bonus is a percentage discount on the premium. Remember, that's price. Whoops, spelled that wrong. Price. For safe drivers that have not had to utilize their insurance. The maximum discount available is 60%. So for example, a new driver might have 0% discount. So zero experience, right, equals 0% discount. Whereas a person, let's say he's been driving for 15 years and has made no claims at all. So no claims in that time, in 15 years. They might receive a maximum 60% discount. But if, let's say a person, let's say a person who's been driving for 15 years has claimed 3 times, so 3 claims, the insurance company sees this, right, and goes, this person has made 3 claims, right? So they'll only give him, let's say, a 20% discount because of the 3 claims that they made. Excess is an amount paid to the insurer before the insurance policy is covered. So for example, I wrote up an example here. A driver paid $1,200 for a insurance policy. Later in the year, he was involved in a motor accident and he had to pay an excess of $500 first for the insurance covered the cost of repair to his car worth $2,500. So this person has already paid $1,200 for the insurance, but then he had to pay an extra $500 before he was entitled to the insurance of $2,500. Okay, this is all well and good. Let's get to some mathematics involved in this. Okay, there's not really much we can look at this except for the discount of premiums. So Greg received a $960 premium for his car insurance. He has a no claim bonus of 40%. How much does Greg pay on his premium? Well, a no claim bonus means a 40% discount. So that's 40% discount. So let's find 40% of this amount first. So 40% is 0.4 times 960, which is equal to 0.4 times 960 is $384 off. Because we're deducting this, that's going to be 960 minus 384. So 960 minus 384. Oops, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. 960. Try it again. So Greg had to pay $576 for his insurance policy. I know there's not much calculations here, but I hope that gave you an insight into insurance, in particular compulsory and comprehensive car insurance. Hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.